Today, I want to teach you how to believe in yourself because belief is a foundational principle of becoming successful in life. Belief has changed my life 100%, from the person that I used to be to the person that I am now. Belief allowed me to accomplish things that I never thought was possible when I was younger. So, everybody talks about belief, everybody talks about how you need to believe in yourself. Even I talk about how you need to believe in yourself to everybody, to my friends, to my family, even to you guys. But I've never told you how to believe in yourself. What is belief? When it comes down to it, it boils down to if you think you can or not. For example, if you say, I want to own a Mercedes. Okay, cool. But do you think you can? Do you believe that you can? Because there are some people who just say things and they don't actually believe it. But if you believe it, then you can achieve it. It sounds cliche, but it's true. There's 3 steps to believing yourself. The first step is asking yourself questions. And these questions need to be rooted in mindfulness. So some people, they like to meditate. Some people like to write. Some people like to journal. Some people like to go on like walks, hikes, do breath exercises, for if you will. For me personally, I like to write. That's my form of mindfulness. That and the gym. In those 2 places, I can get into flow state and really get to thinking about the realities of life. So I'd recommend journaling and the gym. That is my recommendation. I dabbled in meditating, wasn't the biggest fan of it. It works, but I just like writing a lot more. So be mindful. Be mindful and ask yourself plenty of questions to get to the root and basis of your belief system, of your beliefs when it comes to anything, when it comes to money, when it comes to people, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to how you view the world, how you view yourself. That's the biggest thing, how you view yourself. So come to the basis and come to an agreement on what your beliefs are. And then create 2 columns. First column being, do these beliefs and thoughts serve me? And the other column is, do these beliefs and thoughts disserve me? It's a positive and a negative. If they are, they go into why. Go into start writing about or thinking about these thoughts and these beliefs do serve me because they've allowed me to do X, Y, and Z. So that you can see what the pattern is. And then if it's not serving you, those beliefs and those thoughts, then write why. And then capture those and delete them, toss them in the trash. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult because now these beliefs are ingrained into you up until this point, and those things have gotten you to where you are today. However, if they're not serving you, then it will only be in your best interest to get rid of them in order for you to grow. So you have to cut out those old belief systems, toss them out, and then fill that void with a new belief, with new beliefs that actually serve you. Number 2 is change your thought process. Your thought process consists of the things that you're programming, pretty much, of who you are and how you operate. Those, you operate based off of your belief systems. And the better you can fine tune your beliefs, then you become more precise and more lethal in the sense that you know who you are, what you're about, and what you can and can't do. But even with that, the can and can't do, that's one of the things in the thought process that need to be fine tweaked just to ensure your belief is strong. So instead of saying I can't, say I can, say I will, say I am. These things build self-esteem and build confidence and belief in yourself because you're taking accountability and responsibility for these positive emotions, and these things can drive you towards being better, towards actually achieving. Because, for example, if somebody says, I want to be a millionaire, but they have low self-esteem, but they know it's going to require them to do some hard work and strenuous work in order to get to the $1 million mark or to get that house or whatever, then their belief system has to change and they have to believe that they can. And that's an internal process. You have to start internally. You got to build the inner kingdom, build the inner fortitude, the inner mindset, because the mindset behind the things you do will dictate if you get the thing or not. Then the belief in the outcome and the things that happen in the middle, that's the main important thing. To keep your belief every single day and have your belief system, your beliefs, and your faith deep rooted in who you are. So no matter what you go through, no matter what you do, no matter what curveballs life throws at you, you know that you believe in yourself and you have what it takes because you have that self-esteem and that self-respect and that inner fortitude and that dog mentality and that mindset that you can do it, that you believe in yourself to do it and to get through whatever situation that you're in. This is why belief is so important, because it backs anything that you do. Like when you have a job interview and you go in there, and if you didn't believe in yourself, that energy is felt. If you're the interviewer and you came in there, you weren't too sure about yourself, you didn't believe in yourself, would you give you the job? Probably not. So on top of that, if you do believe in yourself, walk in there, chest out, chin up, and you believe that you deserve this job, your word's going to be that much more powerful because you believe in yourself. And then you're going to be 10 times more likely to get that job. Not even based off of anything you said, but it's based off of your disposition, based off your attitude, based off your aura, your vibe. It comes in handy. For example, when I got my last job, then my boss's boss, I forgot his name. Well, I know his name, but I forgot his title. But he hired me pretty much based off my vibe, based on my energy. He said he liked me. Actually, my last 2 jobs when I got hired, it wasn't about the way I answered my questions. It wasn't about my answers. It was about how I answered, about my vibe, about my aura, about my confidence in myself. Even for my first job that I ever had, in that interview, he asked me maybe a question, 2 questions. He was like, I like you. You got the job. Make sure you start. Because he said he liked me. Aside from my answers, he liked me. But he was able to feel my belief in myself and my confidence, my aura, my vibe. So keep that in mind when you go through things in life, that the way that you think, you will become. It's a key factor. So going into number 3, start off by setting small goals. Set small goals, ones that you know you can achieve, things that you can do consistently, and look back and be like, I'm proud of that. I did that. Because now I can do that consistently. Have that become a part of you. And then you start setting bigger and bigger goals. But just a little bit, by a little bit bigger every single time. So that you can rise to the occasion and start to achieve those things. Because when you do that consistently enough, then eventually you set a big goal that in your head, even if it's an outrageous goal to the average person, since you believe in yourself so deeply, you know for a fact that in due time, you're going to achieve that thing. It may not be tomorrow, may not be next week, next month, or even next year. Say it may take a couple of years, but since you believe in yourself and you believe that you have what it takes to win, or that even if you necessarily don't have the technical credentials to get that thing, you will do what it takes in order to win. In order to achieve that thing that you set out to achieve. But it comes down to belief. Do you think you can? Do you believe you can? That's the basis of all creation. Belief. That's the basis to becoming anything in life. Belief. So if you believe you want to be rich, if you believe you want to be wealthy, if you believe you want to be successful, if you believe you want to be in shape, have that end result in mind. But also work to rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion every single day. Push further, push deeper, push harder every single day. And I guarantee you, in due time, you will become what you want to become. But it starts by believing it. No doubt whatsoever, you have to believe it. And then you gain your confidence. And in due time, you become limitless.